Hi, it's me, Skidzo, here to deliver you yet another fun series of games that I had this week. Just the best parts. They're 2v8's almost to a close, and that's probably what all of these are going to be for them. I have to say probably for the most part. You know, I just wanted to share them. I can't say I'm going to miss, or I can't say I'm sad that the game will be going back down to 1 queue again, unifying the community together once again. But, you know, it has been quite fun while it lasted, and honestly, while I do think that Survivor still just needs some extra roles and gameplay added, I'm sure at this point Behavior's heard that enough that it's probably going to be done next time. You know, I still had a lot of fun, and there's still nothing more exciting than having 2 killers just fucking crawl up your ass for half the match. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed playing it, and if you want more of this, please like, subscribe, tell me what you think of my unconventional looping. You know. Bro, what is happening? Okay. Cool. Alright, you guys have fun. Okay. All right, homie. Oh no, he's here. Let me heal you, dude. Okay. I love the hitching. Come on, come here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We'll have a single person gen and 2v8. Wow, man. Just filled with all kinds of stuff today, huh? Yeah. Me and you, Meg, we got this. Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna make it out of here, Meg. We're gonna make it out of here. I know we are. We're gonna do it. We're doing important, strong, powerful work here. He got a shot in. That the best you got, you fucking Balloomba? You big old fucking gorilla? That the best you... Oh. Wow. We'll just slug... Oh no, Yunjin's not a bot. The bot Yunjin is dead. Okay, I see. Meg! Oh my god, you came out of the ether, bro. Dude, you're so fucking strong. You're like the strongest Meg I've ever met. Good job, Meg. Damn it. Oh. Oh.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway?
I love you, Kevin. You're such a strong fucking zombie. Wait, watch this. I got him. I got him. Come here. Come here. Hey. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. He said, I'll stand back. Bruh. The pallet gentleman. The gentleman of pallets. I see. I see the... huh? Are you... What are you doing, man? Okay. Huh. Okay, then. Well... Am I being mean? Or I'm just like confused. Like, is he playing? I have never seen a pallet respecter quite like this. Or somebody who just... What the fuck? I'm gonna pull this. You gonna hit me? Z-wall. Wow. Team. I'll do this. It's a Wraith. He's gonna down me. Are you okay? What a gentleman. He's gone now, huh? What is he doing? Are you guarding the exit gate, Mr. Race? I just want to know, like, what you're up to, dude. You're really interesting to me. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna inject it. I'm going to go over here. And I'm gonna heal with this green herb. Just like in Resident Evil. Just like James Sunderland did in Resident Evil. And I'm going to open this gate. And then I'm going to walk right out the front door. With my medkit that I grabbed. So ultimately, what do I think about 2v8? Because I actually wanted to talk about it and not just dump a bunch of clips on you and leave. And in actuality, I mean, I guess I'm not somebody that people, you know, I'm a brand new channel and I haven't really found my voice yet, but I would like to, I have a lot to say about the game too. You know, I don't just want to dump gameplay clips at people, but I guess as we're wrapping it up for the third time, I thought I would talk a little bit about my thoughts on 2v8. I guess starting with the elephant in the room, which would be queue times for killer. I would say that I probably play an even amount of both. And I don't mean that in like the litigatey way where people try to argue for things. I mean, like I probably do play like a decent amount of both killer and survivor, because I like both roles and it really just depends on what mood I'm in that day. Ultimately, during 2v8, it's mostly a very survivor based experience. My one friend that I would queue with, he's busy, he's got a kid, other shit going on in his life, so you know, he can't always do it. He can't always sit, you know, when he's sitting down to play a game, he doesn't want to sit in a lobby playing Balatro on his Steam Deck for 10, 15, 20 minutes. You know, I want to shout out to Twins main Sage. She had a video of unpopular Dead by Daylight opinions. There was somebody in her video that said like, oh, I think the queue times are fine and people are just impatient. Okay, I hear you, and I kind of agree / disagree. I agree that people are impatient. A lot of people want like a League of Legends / Marvel Rivals style, like a 5-second queue. I don't want that. I hate that. Those games make me feel like you don't even get a break in between matches. But I think DBD has a healthy one, about 2 to 4 minutes, which is not what I would call instant gratification. It's pretty close to it, I guess. It's pretty fast. But the problem is that I would actually be inclined to agree with you. If killer queues in 2v8 were genuinely just like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that, okay. Yeah, that's not so bad, you know. But a 15, 20, or even higher minute queue time, that's a tall order. That's a tall order, whether you're a streamer and you need to keep people engaged on your stream. A lot of killer streamers, a lot of streamers, period, that were trying to play killer with their friends, because that's the real draw of this mode. They were playing other games, and I would say that I would be willing to bet that the majority of their hours on their stream that day were playing something else on the side while they waited for 2v8 queues. That's a little much. I know some people might see that as like the height of decadence or something, you know, people are just impatient. I get that argument, but I disagree, because I disagree in the sense that those are extremely long queues. Those are very long. That's an obscene one. I think a good target is around 8 to 10 minutes. I would say that would be a really healthy one. I would be more willing to put up with something like that. But otherwise, I get to mostly play Survivor, which brings me to the next part. I think the two are kind of related too. 2v8 Survivor just doesn't. It's fun. And like the most fun part is honestly, like you'll probably notice, I spend a shitload of time trying to hunt down the killer and get them to chase me. Maybe even 2 if I can get a good setup or something, you know, because some of the loops are actually that safe. But like, I mean, that's the fun. I'm sorry, but one of the roles does gen fast. Okay, that's my least. I'll tell you that my least favorite builds to run, the only like generator jockey build that I enjoy running is literally the invocation, because you're broken and there's a bit of risk / reward to it for your team. I like that concept. I don't like running like hyper focus stakeout toolbox. I in fact believe toolboxes need to be nerfed. I think toolboxes are too strong of an item. And I think they're a bigger deal than even medkits. That's all beside the point. All I'm getting at here is in 2v8, that role is really boring. I know some people think it's real neat and snazzy that it can slam out a gen so fast, but yeah, what did you do that whole time? You held M1, you watched a bar go really quickly. It reminds me of like watching a cast bar, like increasing your casting speed in like WoW Classic, where it's like, yep, you hit one button and then you look at that bar go. Anyway, like, but and it's fine if you like it. I'm just saying I personally don't find them that exciting. That's my opinion. The healing one, very much the same thing, except I guess you get to be a little bit more altruistic, and so I've run that before, and it's more fun to go around unhooking people. Hey, an unhooker role would actually be pretty cool. A role that gives like an extra BT or like a babysitter or something. Maybe they get a deliverance, like a dedicated unhooker, and I gotta unhook themselves, that kind of thing. And then we have Scout, which is the one that I play. Okay, you also have the Chaser one, but I mean, the Chaser one's actually fine. I just don't like Sprint Burst. Like, I just don't think Sprint Burst is fun. The only role that I like is Scout, because they can rebuild pallets, which gives them interactivity with the map. And that is more fun to me than like slamming a gen out real fast. When I enter a 2v8 match, I'm not trying to end it quickly. One of the complaints that I had one night, I was trying to just play for fun, but none of my matches were that fun because generators were flying by. It was too easy. That's the thing. I think the point that I'm arriving at is that Survivor needs some expansion, some expanded roles, new roles. Now, I'm not talking about expanding upon what is there. I'm talking about new roles, like a trap role, a role that, and I know killers aren't gonna like this. They never would. A role that has like a head-on flashbang, maybe can set chemical traps, maybe a role that can set chemical traps and blast mines, or like I also mentioned, a dedicated unhooker role. That would be kind of fun. Just more active things that make more use out of some of the existing mechanics, because a lot of survivors, the more you play this game, at least I would say, the more hours you get, I would say you get to a point where you kind of want to run the more interactive perks because those are more fun. And that's really the issue with 2v8. Most of the roles are essentially like running some of the most uninteractive builds in the game. And I just am not a fan of that. It gets stale to me. I would like for the killer to be a little bit more dangerous. I know that it's hard to balance that with two killers, but I mean, hell, you could just buff some of them. Nemesis, for example. Why does Nemesis just have a basic tentacle? He just has his regular tentacle. He just has his kit almost entirely unchanged. I think he has a base kit like Hinder when you're infected. And then Legion's just not a very interactive killer, but I'm not here to complain about Legion. Legion just needs to be reworked to be given something in chase to stop them from being a hit and run killer. And then Deathslinger, I guess. There's a few killers that could use buffs in 2v8, and I wouldn't mind seeing that. It would make it more dangerous. Give them more map pressure. Give them, hell, maybe give the killer team, maybe one person on the killer team can bring hexes like Ruin. God, there's so much you can do with it, in my opinion. So much you can do. It's a limited time mode. They bring it back every once in a while, and they put it back in the oven. They reheat it. They very much so. The first two times I was really into playing it a lot. And this time around, I would say the Survivor role is like reheated Subway. Like it hasn't changed much since the first iteration, but they've added several killers. I'm not saying this is not an us versus them thing. I'm saying that's probably why you've got such a bottleneck. My favorite limited time mode is actually still Chaos Shuffle. And it's because I think that I just find the perks in this game and the sheer amount and variety of them. I know some of them are basically useless and nothing, but I find that randomizer so much more fun, I guess. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's what 2v, I'm just saying 2v, that's 2v8 just needs to be expanded upon a little bit more for me to get real excited about just playing it. I was excited for RE2v8 and I had a blast. I gotta say, it's still a solid like 8.5 out of 10 for me. There's really nothing else I can say that I think is really negative about it. That's it. It's a great mode. It's a lot of fun. As I said earlier, being chased by two killers at once is really exciting, and I am constantly finding myself trying to set that up if I can get a good setup for, because of course it's not fun to get two tapped, but when you're trying to hold it against two people and they're kind of moving, you know, it is nice. It can be really exciting, and that's what makes the game cool. It's just like, it's what makes every horror game cool, being that near miss of nearly being discovered, or, you know, caught in chase or whatever. I think 2v8 just needs a little bit more spice added to it next go around, whenever that is, probably this summer, I'm assuming. But other than that, if you enjoyed this, I hope my video made you a little happier. I hope you liked my opinion. I hope you have a good one. And if you enjoy my content, I hope you like and subscribe and let me know what you think so I can deliver something really cool to you. I'm open to video ideas. I'm trying to do some different achievement runs, in particular going for things that might be harder. Part of the reason to starting this channel was because I've always wanted to, I've discovered that I really like editing videos, but also challenging myself in this game that I love. So, you know, anything new like that would be really cool. GG's, well played. Good luck in your next matches. If you're versing each other, I can't do anything about that. See ya.